Ladies and gents, it's been about 3 weeks since I did a Qiyana video, and I thought I'd update you on what Beifang's doing, his new and improved strategy for Qiyana in the mid lane since the patch. So essentially, guys, they hard nerfed Serpent's Fang. They took a lot of flat lethality off of it. It was Beifang's go-to in the second item, okay? You go Prowler's Claw into Serpent's Fang pretty much every game, even if they had 0 shielding for you to negate. And the new build, guys, it's all about roaming, moving around the map. It's very similar, of course, to Z99's new build, and it revolves around the Ghost Blade changes, which we'll get into in a second. It looks to go... It's the level 2 before the Talon. Talon gets level 2, uses the Q to get the all-in, pops the Ignite, and I think it just WQ will straight up get it. There are so many opportunities for solo kills if you're running Qiyana in the mid lane. If you're not getting a solo every like second or third game at level 3, even like level 2, you're not playing the lanes right. The kills are there, okay? The kills are there. Like, if Beifang was playing in whatever the hell elo you're in, and he played the matchup correctly, there's a solo kill there to be had. It's just that you're not playing it right, you're not seeing these opportunities when they present themselves, and you're not taking those risks for the all-in. The thing is, Beifang's done thousands of Qiyana games. He knows how all of these numbers are going to play out, and you haven't. I'm not sure how many Qiyana games you guys have, but after you get 200-300 games, as he just moves like straight through action onto the Nidalee. Once you get enough games, guys, you're just gonna be able to... you're just gonna be able to identify easy solo kills in the mid lane to start snowballing, and it's as simple as that. It takes time, it takes experience, but it also takes a lot of stupid deaths. It takes a lot of bad 1v1s. You're not gonna get the 1v1 perfect every time, and that's why you should probably have an ult account. Like, whenever I'm testing a new champion, I just roll out the Smurf and whatever piss division it is. Play that champion and just limit test. I go like 20 deaths. I get reported. I get banned. It's my Smurf. I know it's pretty toxic, but that's how I learn. It's the best learning curve for me. So that's what I do. Maybe for you guys, if you want to go into normal games or something like that, it's probably going to be a better bet than playing on your main and your main rank on a new champion limit testing, because you're not going to get good results. You'll tank your account. Your MMR will blow up, and then I'll have bloody people messaging me like they always do. Oh, why do I get plus 11, minus 15? I don't know what I did wrong. Like, come on, man. Let's get real. As he pokes Talon down to half health. Nidalee bot side? I'm wondering if on that W reset, he's going to go for the solo. Runes, by the way, guys, bottom left. Electrocute setup, Presence of Mind. This is the setup he pretty much always goes at the moment. Sometimes I've seen him go Relentless Hunter, and then other times Ravenous. I don't know, I think it's just whatever he feels like when he wakes up, as he just goes for the 1v1 on the Talon. Drops the tower aggro, but the minions are not able to finish him off. 50 health here. And he's going to have to try and get out. Pops the pink, gets the back. And he should be fine. 2-0. And he still has been doing the Gore Drinker build. I saw him play into... I think it was a Malphite or maybe a Renekton the other day, did the Gore Drinker build again. So into some of these Bruiser comps, the Gore Drinker is still the go-to. And instead of going second item Serpent, just go Gore Drinker into Ghost Blade, and you should be able to go off with the same build if you're looking for that. So we come back into lane. There's pretty much no survivability for Talon left. There's huge opportunities right now for abuse of Ghost Blade. I've seen Talons rushing Ghost Blade, Zeds. I did Z99. I've been doing it on Jace mid and just roaming around. The item just seems too good. The item seems too good at the moment for champions that like a little bit of cooldown reduction, but also like the lethality and movement speed from the active, which is pretty much any AD assassin, right? So there's a lot of opportunities there. But the Prowler's Claw for Beifang, he just likes the extra engage, and that's why he's not rushing the Ghost Blade. He's going at second. As we set up a freeze, level 6 here. EQ, WR, auto Q. Smooth as butter. As soon as you get level 6, do you see? These all-ins mostly, right? The wave, he's letting the wave come into him, and he's allowing them to be such a long gap where the Talon either misses the XP entirely, or he gets all in. There's nothing that you can do about it. He uses the minion wave with your E. You want to set up the E on the backline minions, and then when you have the ice, you E. Don't EQ instantly, right? Because the Q will then go to the minion. You need to E, wait like half a second, then Q in the direction. It should come out almost instantly. Go on a practice tool, get a champion dummy, and practice it if you could. But it's a textbook combo and it's undodgeable. So he's thinking about going... He kind of wants to go in on this. I'm just always gobsmacked at how much bloody damage this champion has. You're not allowed to play the game. 4-0. We'll make our way back. And this new strategy is so much better for snowballing, by the way, than the Serpent's Fang. You're able to move around the map. The extra cooldown reduction just works so well with Qiyana. It's definitely going to boost Qiyana's win rate up. Zed actually got another buff this patch. They want to make Zed and Talon junglers. And I think no, they changed Qiyana today as well. Qiyana's getting some changes that are going to try and shift her towards the jungle, some extra damage to monsters or something. But I think indirectly Qiyana might get a slight buff on her all-in damage combo. But that's maybe for another video. We'll see what Beifeng does. EQ. W. Gonna wait for the Prowlers. Talon is gonna back up. And he'll miss the cannon, but probably go for the hard shove. Let's see. Because Talon was super low. Probably just shove this bad boy in. Making sure... Oh no, Talon, dude, what the hell? I thought Talon was low. Talon's 80%. EQ. Looking for the ultimate. Looking for the Nidalee. Dodge. What's the game plan? Nidalee's going to be netting more gold. Just gets out of that tower shot. It's such a shame. EQ. R. Prowlers. There was a WQ in there somewhere. Flashes out. Nidalee spear goes wide. The game plan. We have Q. Invis. WEQ gets it, right? Oh, no. It's such a shame, I was going to say, that Worlds got cancelled in China, because we were going to see Beifeng against, you know, we're going to see Beifeng against Faker. We're going to see him against, you know, some of the EU pros, some of the NA pros. I think it would have been really fun to see him up against the Worlds mids, but now it's not going to happen. Now they're just going to go over to Iceland and boot camp, which kind of sucks because they get like 70 ping out there, which means tryhard solo queue climbing is kind of not overrated. Like, obviously Canyon and Showmaker still got rank 1 while they were there, but much more fun when everyone's like 10 ping and playing crazily with mechanics. Okay, we get our Lucidity boots. We have our sweeper. And I think that now that we've killed this Talon 5 times, I think we just need to start looking for the roams. Start looking to open up bot side. I think Ezreal's 2-0. That's the ice. He's just looking to try and use this wave with the EQs. Doesn't know where Nidalee is, but look at Nidalee's top side, so he can go for the dive here. Talon! Move up, buddy. Come on then. Not gonna risk it. At this point, the plates are probably worth more than the Talon, right? If he can just sit there and eat up the plates, Talon is probably only worth like 170 or 200 or something by now. You can just tell this Talon is... he just doesn't know what to do. EQ, WQ. Gets the auto. Doesn't need to use the Prowlers. Doesn't need to use the ultimate. And Beifeng has some of the best in-between tower play that you'll ever see. Him and Mango Dog, the Fizz player. They play and drop tower aggro so well just because they're so comfortable there. That's where all the dives happen, and that's where they are every second game. So they just feel very comfortable there. Know how to tower drop. And make the impact when you need it. Because you really need to shut down these enemy mid laners. Where even if the enemy... E, R, WQ, Prowlers, auto. Talon is on the hunt here. I think we're fine. Let's see. Invis. Oh, E onto the minion. Ice stun. Please do not tell me that he gets the kill. Please tell me. You? I think EQ auto gets it, but Talon can just Q, right? EQ, WQ. Really nice. Really nice champion. Perfect. And I'm praying we see Qiyana at Worlds. I don't imagine anyone's going to play it. There was a little bit of Qiyana played in the LPL for a couple of mid laners. I think I saw... Bloody hell, who was it Fofo? Was it Scout? There's a couple of LPL mid laners that had the balls to really play this champion. But mostly, I don't imagine anyone else is going to play it. There's no way a Korean mid plays it. NA, EU, maybe a wildcard mid. Maybe a wildcard mid has the balls to pull it out. Because it's a good bloody champion. And here we go. This is the new build that I'm talking about. This is where you're looking for the snowball. The Youmuu's Ghostblade. You synergize this with the CDR that you're getting from the Lucidity. And man oh man, the active on Qiyana is so good for finding flanks, for escaping, and it just gives you this new finesse that you didn't have when you went Serpents. It's a little bit more pricey, but it gives you so much more utility on Qiyana. You don't need more damage, do you? You've got plenty of damage. You need utility, you need cooldown reduction, you need extra movement speed to move around the map. And I think, I don't know man, I think Ghostblade is just, it's too efficient at the moment. I think maybe they need to make it an extra 100 gold or so. I think they do need to do something, because a lot of these assassins really are abusing it. As we're almost 10 CS per minute here. Mid lane tower dropped, roams up, Talon. We've got ultimate, wouldn't be surprised if we look for the dive. But he's not going to go for it, not going to go for the set. Going to pick up the jungle camps. A little bit awkward here with no mana, but she'll be right. Watch it, watch it. ER will do it. I won't lie. I have no idea what he just did. I generally just do not know. I know Nidalee's dead. But other than that, not entirely sure. As we move in. Alan is up, but I don't even know if he has the balls to try and stop this. He'd probably be smart not to. I'm not even going to try. Now's the time to move into bot lane. 10-0. 10 CS per minute. Next the brush. Ezreal's 2-1 now. And we don't have ultimate. Let's see how he plays it. I'm wondering if he's going to use flash or just try and hold. Doesn't land anything actually. Goes wide. Now they're stuck. Isa snipes out Zakama. And now we're just going to hold up the wave. Plays a little bit awkward, right? Oh my god, flashes the Nidalee. He's got to try and make it out. Ah, he's dead. Is he dead? No. He lives. Will he die? Gets the cannon. This crazy guy. He's not done. $1,800. I'm wondering if... I wonder what his name... Oh my days, I'm so sorry for that, guys. I'm wondering, yeah, I was gonna say, I doubt he goes Serpents. I'm not Serpents Fang. I doubt he goes Zeralda's Grudge. It's only 15 minutes. So he's gonna go for more lethality, and that's gonna be through the Edge of Night. Pretty defensive lethality item, but gonna make it so much harder for Nidalee to land that poke. Karma, Ezreal, all this poke is gonna get negated. And you can make sure that you can frontline a lot more confidently. Nidalee, we've got ult. E, Q, W. Prowlers hits the ultimate. He's definitely not done. Picks up the Talon, looking for the Nidalee now. E for the finish. A little bit awkward, but makes it work. Here comes the set. Set pops the ultimate, and he finally dies 16 minutes in. 12-1. And I mean, this game is just... You cannot survive this type of mid lane pressure. He's just... The Talon is done. If you can do this to your enemy mid laner, you just pretty much insta-win the game. Obviously take notes of your side laners, but... He didn't even roam that much, did he? He just put the bloody Talon in. He made them come to him. He made him and the Nidalee come to the mid lane and he's ate them up alive.
这波的话，这750买个啥呢？买个这个吧。
As we get some more, I mean, that will probably be it'll probably be Edge of Night into Seralda's Grudge. Last item, I've seen him do a couple of things. I've seen him do like things like Death Dance. You've seen him do Ravenous Hydra, which I think got changed this patch too. We'll go over some of the patch changes over the next week. As I'll be streaming tonight, I'm going to be playing the PBE. Going to play some Vex, brand new anti-assassin. I'm wondering how this Qiyana play is going to go if I just play Vex. What happens if I play Vex with like Aftershock or something? I get the taunt on their dashes and then I'm really beefy. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Excited. It's good they made an anti-assassin mage, but like I think Vex's champion design is really nice. It's very unique. It fits the meta well because of how many stupid dash champions they've brought out in the last 2 years. These Nidalee has a Seekers. It's not really going to matter, but means he'll probably need more than an EQ. And I'm thinking I might... should I do 2 games today or not? I can find another game. This one has just been a completely one-sided. Maybe get a tighter one. We pop that Ghost Blade. EQ, WQ, tries to guess it, not able to. Still has the ultimate. Nunu coming in. Thank you for the assist, good sir. 14th kill. And surely, guys, come on now. Let's wrap it up, hey? Dude, new skins also dropped. Not like the new skin previews, the Nightbringer and Dawnbringer ones. Holy shit. One of the Yone skins, probably the best skin I've seen so far from League. No wonder they can't fix the client. They're putting all their resources into getting these goddamn skins out. Which I respect. They're pretty nice skins, but it would be nice for my client not to explode every second goddamn game. You see what he did there? He tried to Q for the invis and then WO, but the wall was too thick. W'd Prowler EQ? Is that just, did it just one-shot him like that? Surely it wasn't just an EQ. 2,700 gold. They've pretty much opened the base up here. Does have flash. They're not giving it up. I just want to see how he builds. It should be Edge of Night into like a Last Whisper. Come on, Ezreal. He's angry. Get your revenge, come on. That was bad. That was bad. He tried to get his revenge and it did not work. Look at Ezreal taunting him on his body. Alright, one more play. He comes out of base. Gets the Talon. Okay, gets the calm. You can see he did get the Edge of Night. And he is working his way towards the Seralda's Grudge. Still has the Ghost Blade active. Look at him try and boost his stats. He doesn't want to run through mid. Just farm these camps up. Look for full build. A lot of the times when he's playing on stream, like, he'll not end the game. He just goes for kill records. I've seen him get 47 kills in a solo game. Like, he just goes for records. Like, he doesn't, like, he knows the game's a won. He just wants to get the insane damage plays. It's always a fun way to play League, man. When you don't really care about winning, you just care about putting a good show on. Man, it's a good vibe. I just listen to nice music, man. The game is so, like, it's such a fun, well-made game. People just, the problem is, when you're too competitive trying to win, it just ruins it. But that's just how it is. What was that quote? You're either good at a game, or you have fun. Like, I'm pretty sure that's a quote somewhere of something. And I can relate to that as well. Like, people that are good and at the top level, like most of the time you see them complaining, you see them so frustrated, it's always angry a lot of the times. It's because of how competitive they are. To get to that level, you need to be super competitive. A lot of time that leads to a lot of toxicity. But in saying that, they can still be iron players that are toxic as fuck. It comes around everywhere as we gotta drop in. Look for a pentakill onto the Nexus. That's gonna be... That's gonna be it. That's gonna be... Is that gonna be it? Yeah, that's gonna be it. I think we're gonna do 2 games. I'll try and get a closer game next one, guys. But... yeah, Ghostblade. We're building it now. Jumping into the second game of the day, we're up against a Fizz in the mid lane. Love this matchup. It's super explosive, super spicy. We've seen him play against Mango Dog, the world's #1 Fizz. And it is always a pleasure to watch. This is, of course, not Mango. I don't think I've ever seen him use this skin, by the way. You can tell a lot of the one-tricks by what the skins they use. This Fizz is just really struggling. We start Q. It's going to slow shove into the Fizz. A lot of the times, Beifang wants the lane to shove back into him. This one is going to go straight into the Fizz, because Fizz is just not going to... Fizz can't wave clear at all, really, unless he uses the E. So we hit level 2. And you have to be so careful that the enemy doesn't get a freeze here. And then you, in order to unfreeze it, you need to take unnecessary risks where you're overextended and the enemy jungler can wrap through. I think he's a Xin Zhao, so you need to be super careful. Usually I'll put a ward over. Nice poke. I'll put a ward over on the chickens, the wraiths, the raptors, whatever the hell you call them. Been through so many iterations. As the Fizz goes in, we hit level 3, prop the ignite. Flash out of the tower range. Oh my god. That 1v1, that all in, that kill just came out of nowhere. I was not expecting that at all. And we pick up first blood, I guess. He obviously hit level 3 during the middle of that fight and kind of baited the Fizz in. He kept the E up for that last one tap. And then just has to flash out of the tower auto. And we'll head back to... Ooh, Xin Zhao flash in. E. Not able to live. And that is always... There's always this weird predicament. If you get a solo kill in lane, and then you always in the back of your mind, you say to yourself, I need to shove this wave in before I back. And then you stay in shove, and then you don't get it in time, and the enemy either gets there to freeze it, or the jungler kills you. It happens so often. Sometimes, guys, just sack it. Drop your ego and just sack the wave. It will eventually come back to you. It's not the end of the world. As we pick up the Iron Spike Whip. This will be a Gore Drinker game. Damn. Into the Fizz. I guess he just wants to survive the Fizz and the Xin all in. Right? Get a little bit beefier. I don't mind it. I'm always open to new builds. And hopefully he still goes the... Hopefully he still goes the Ghostblade second. Just does the Gore... Because he was doing the Gore Drinker into the Serpent's Fang, right? Ordering it into Yoma's Ghostblade with this snowball setup. CS is looking tremendous here. I honestly really like the Gore Drinker build. I feel as though I can have more success with that than the Prowlers, because Gore Drinker, it's like you get into the middle of them and you just press it. Prowlers, it's like there's this whole bloody angle and geometry and algebra that I've got to think about where I'm going to bloody end up and where my Q and my E is going to get flicked to. It's too much. It's too much for me to think about, man. Gore Drinker, you just fucking press it in the middle of the fight. How easy. As don't be... Oh, shit. Fizz, E lands. We have Invis, but we've got Ignite on our head. Q. I think we're going to die here. E onto the wave. Xin Zhao has no flash. Dyna's looking for the flank. He's just kite for your cooldowns, and then now he's going to turn back. Finds the Dyna. Xin Zhao... Ah, we're done. Invis again, but it's not going to be enough. Uses the Iron Spike. Dyna looking for the 2v1, and they just can't do it. They can't pull it off. It was a good attempt. But 5 kills to 2 here. Xin Zhao 2-0-2. Nice. Finally a game where he does not just 100 bloody kills at 2 minutes. A little bit more realistic for us mere mortals. But yeah, this setup just seems better into like really bursty comps or tanky comps. Or you just can't slice and dice the whole comp, the whole team. Level 6 off this wave. You need to wait for the Fizz E before your R. It's so awkward going to try and one-shot the Fizz and then he just E's your whole combo and it just goes straight past him as he has that little Fizz laugh. This might be roaming. Found him. As the Seekers. Goes instantly. He has a level advantage, so he can be pretty confident. Fizz should be 6 off this wave, though. Now, this solo seems really hard, no? Fizz level 6 still has the E available. So now we're going to look down into the bot side to see if we can get a roam. Enemy getting spam pinged off of it. Can't look for it. He's going to head back. Oh, no. I thought he was going to try and WR over there. Maybe. Q. ER. It's the Ignite. You can't dodge the Ignite, son. And that's through Seeker's Arm Guard. That's through Seeker's Arm Guard with no lethality. Like, what the hell, man? The trick is just to land everything. EQ gets the Xin. Get the plate. How much is Gore Drinker from here? It's pretty pricey. Does he have it? I think he does, right? He's always gets. How does he always get mythics? I guess he very rarely, actually, if you notice, he very rarely goes boots. He very rarely goes boots early. It's just straight damage and items and then boots after your mythic. Gore Drinker completed. I would have sold refillable and got boots. Why do I have such a boot fetish? I don't have a thing for feet, guys. I swear to God. I do like a good pair of feet, but I'm not like specifically looking straight at the feet. Yep. Anyways, we got the mythic. We got the Gore Drinker. We can heal a little bit. Get a bit tanky. And I'm hoping to see the Ghost Blade on the second slot. The whole idea of the video. I need to vet my vid. I didn't even look at these builds. Like, I didn't even vet. It just recently I know that he's been doing this Ghost Blade second. So I just went and grabbed a couple of his most recent games and looked to make sure it wasn't a complete shitter in the first couple of mins. But this one looks to be spicy. 69 CS at 9. 6 kills to 4. Life's easy when you have blue buff on Qiyana. You don't need to think about your mana. I miss going, was it Muramana? Felt so nice. Mana Mune? Always mix them up, but they feel bloody good on Qiyana. Beifang doesn't really do it anymore. As he's got a 2 level advantage here. Just looking for some long range poke. Can't quite land anything though. Everything going wide. Do you see? He uses the E on those minions to try and redirect as well. Come at it like a interesting and new angle. Gonna grab this plate. Grab this plate. Now move into the river. He could just... No, he's gonna hard commit for the Xin. W. Gets the brush, by the way. Here we go. E, R. Remember, you don't need to hit terrain in the river, guys. The R is gonna stun them. He picks up the Na, and now he's not done. Looking for the Xin Zhao. Has flash. That blue buff looking mighty scrumptious. Wouldn't be surprised if he looks for it. Flashes in. Gets the Xin Zhao. You cannot flash that damage. Even holds the Ignite. And he grabs himself another blue. And he's just got such a level advantage here. There's such a big discrepancy against the Fizzles. Q goes white. Another EQ. WQ. Ignite. Gore Drinker. Into the auto. The Fizz ult lands, but it's going to be a short range. It's not going to do enough damage. And here we go. We're going to grab the mid lane tower at 10 minutes. Get some plates. Whoa, 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 whoa. What do you do? Gore Drinker. W. Auto. EQ. Oh my god. Gets the 1-for-1. And that's actually pretty bloody good because the Xin now is off the map for a long period of time. Hopefully Dana can try and counteract with some of these jungle camps. And we do. We get the Ghostblade second. No boots. Say it with me, guys. Fuck boots. We don't need boots when you got Ghostblade. We move fast. Look at this build, man. I might actually try it. It might actually do it. Because we're still not selling the refillable. Surely you have enough sustain. Come on now. And you can use that Ghostblade. You see, use it out of base to get back faster. You don't need to use it for specific scenarios to in the fights to flank. You can just use it to get back to lane faster, you know? You don't need to be overthinking it too much with these actives. Just as long as you're in the important places at the right time, that Ghostblade active is going to help out. We find the Xin. EQ. R. Xin dodges out. It's not going to be enough. Q gets blocked. Oh my god, this guy's really going for it. And you can just see how beefy you are with this setup, right? The best thing is like no one is really expecting the Gore Drinker or how beefy that you are. No one's really used to it, so we can really catch them off guard. As this blue buff should be the Qiyana's. Oh, thank you, Diana. You sexy moon girl. As we'll shove through mid lane and then probably try and help out the Urgod. Nope. He dead. He gone. Problem with these games is, these games are so losable. You need to set up objective controls. That's your win condition. You need an insurance plan that if your whole team dies over and over, that you have a win con. And the win con that's the easiest to set up is Soul Point. Put it to Soul Point. I guarantee you'll win so many more games if you get leads, and instead of trying to get your 100th kill, you just set up easy, free to take dragons. Especially in low elos, where the players aren't too familiar with the win con and what to do. When there's when they get 3 dragons, when anyone, even in Iron, gets 3 dragons, they go, oh, get another dragon, it's gonna help out. Yes, it will. E, R, W, Q. Gets the Gore Drinker. He kind of was like waiting around for that Fizz E. It was a little bit awkward. But this Fizz reaction time is slower than my grandma's. Rest in peace. And it's fine. And when you have the Gore Drinker, don't be afraid to farm these camps, hey? Pretty easy. Especially when you have blue. Like, come on. You don't have to be Rise or something to be able to farm up the enemy jungle. You can be any champion. You just need to know the efficient clears. I doubt we want to give this to Urgot. I would have done the exact same. 2000. Should be Lucidity boots now. Surely. Please get boots. You're so slow. Yes. And we get some more lethality. Start working our way towards third item. Probably Edge of Night, I guess. Seems like the best third. If you don't need Serralda's Grudge, Edge of Night just makes Qiyana's life so much easier. And I just feel like he's had a blue buff for the last like 20 minutes. Oh, mate. Loving this CS per minute. We're gonna clock over 10 per minute here, aren't we? There's some jungle as he moves through. Might as well. So hard to play this, right? Because the Xayah has ult, but she gets knocked up. Pops the ignite, gets the fade away. But Ashe steals it away. The Xayahs think they can hold the R, but once you get knocked up, you're done. You ain't gonna be Ring. You're gonna get knocked up into a wall and then you're gonna be stunned. Qiyana's ultimate's a pretty annoying one. Job Urgot. We're gonna be doing CS hack soon. 60, 70 CS lead at 16. And you always gotta think like 20 CS is a kill these days. Get 60 CS lead, you got 3 kill lead essentially, just in gold from minions. Not even thinking about the XP or anything else. See, he's just killing every jungle quadrant. Went bot, went top, went top left. Maybe we're gonna go top right next. As he's hunting for the Gnar, doesn't have Mega. Mini Gnar is so easy. It's the boomerang. It's the jump. We're in Viz, we're waiting. Oh my, straight into the tower as well. And I highly doubt he's done. Rakan, R's away, super quick. And we'll head back to base, 2100 gold. Okay, and we're back. We are edge of knighting out of base here. We are 178 at 17. How many dragons? What is the dragon setup? I feel like they've only got one. Could be wrong. But yeah, this setup, if you're actually having like a lot of trouble making full lethality work, give this more tankier Qiyana a go. It's a good way to learn as well because it gives you a lot more survivability and a lot more time to really think about what the hell to do. They do have one dragon. They're going to set up the second hit. And Beifeng just looking for these jungle camps. E in Viz still has the R. He's going to wait the Xin Zhao ult. Waiting, 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 waiting. And now he hits it. Huge. That was a 3-man. And here comes the Fizz. Fizz makes his way in. Able to get Beifeng up, though. And this could be a comeback by the enemy team. Let's see how the Gnar plays it. Fizz troll pole. Gets one. And is that an... That is not good at all. 14 to 22. You can see Ashe and Urgot on the map. No care in the world. And we're going to get some more CDR. We're looking for as much haste as possible. Serraldo's Grudge into probably last item. I reckon something like the Death Dance. Let's just get Hella or Black Cleaver or something. Hella tanky, Hella CDR. And look at the Zid. Look at the Fizz's poor build. Just has one Hourglass. Yikes. Move back into the top side. Baron's up in 10 secs. They have a pretty fast Baron. It's definitely doable. I just don't know if you trust your team. I've thrown so many Barons at this stage of the game. As I can already tell, he's just having fun with the CS per minute. He's going to farm this whole jungle, I guarantee you. Once you start clocking up this type of CS, it just gets addicting. You just want to see that number, stay above the clock. It just feels so bad to let it drop. As we are ahead of the curve. I don't think I've ever had a 10 CS per minute Qiyana game in my entire life, by the way. I mean, it's pretty believable, but still. Man, these blues. He's had blue the whole game. Hey, 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 hey. Who's this? Wait for it. Can't quite get it. Really, the enemy team is just trying to farm up. I think they've started Baron. Oh shit, that makes me nervous. Baron's done. Oh my god, they 3-manned it. I didn't even see what's happening. I thought the enemy team would have collapsed or done something about it. No can do, boss. And now we're going to look for the wraparound. Trying to find the Xayah. Trying to find the Gnar. And they're going to respect it. Ooh, the hitbox just goes wide. It's only a 1 minute. It's only a 1 minute ultimate on Qiyana. Even if we miss it, we can just wait for the reset. Wait for the cooldown to come back up. And probably farm some more jungle. Farm some more lanes. Zin. I think he's gone, brother. Where the hell are the enemy team, man? Give me some action. Ult's 15, 15, 15, 15. Let's get it. Nah, hovering. Q goes wide. No, it hits. Edge of Night blocks. Most certainly did not go wide. Go 250 at 22. Come on. And I think he's just trying to get outright buy of this Geralda's Grudge. He has it, right? Easily. We are just doing farming, aren't we? Oh well, I'll join you for the ride, buddy. Let's see how much you can get. And to get these type of CS numbers, like you need to be stealing you need to be stealing jungle camps, essentially. The only person I've seen that can do it is kind of Chovy, just because he has much better, like he just has perfect wave management. And he ends up soaking pretty much 2 waves for a little bit at some points in the game. And he can clock over 10 per minute. But other than that, if you see over 10 per minute, they're usually spending too much time farming like this, and they're not grouping with their team. They're just egoing for CS per minute. And it's not a good strategy, it's not a bad strategy. It is I wouldn't even call it, like, it is a strategy, sure. If your team fucks up, you're an insurance policy that you got a shit ton of gold. But he's not with his team now, and if they all die, I mean, he probably should be with them. But fuck it, man. Let's get CS. We're looking for 300. He's actually just looking for 300 CS. I'm gonna get the stopwatch on him. He'll do it before 25. Question is, does he do it in 24? 14 more, 14 more. 14 in 1 minute. Ignite. EQ. Look how beefy he is, mate. Rakan. In the hunt. We've got ultimate. I don't think we want to blow it. We should be able to get him here. EQ. Presence of Mind has the blue. Fizz has used E. Let's just see if we get 300. 293. No, don't back. I want it before 25, man. Come on. Whatever. 4,000 gold. It's fine. Get the Geralda's Grudge. What's the build? Looking for the, probably the GA, right? Imagine checking scoreboard looking for the comeback, and then you see Qiyana 300 CS. The Fizz is 170. Be pretty demoralizing. Come on. Make an insane pick. Do something. Can't ult. Auto. Q. W. Q. E? There was an E in there somewhere. And we hit the 300 CS mark at 25:45. Pretty solid, I'd say. Now, let's end the game. He didn't calc, he was like 1 damage off. ERQ. Not messing around anymore, boys. That's Xayah all in. I thought that would for sure kill. Didn't quite have the damages on it. And that's just going to be straight up the game, guys. We should be able to finish it off. With 1 more kill. Gets the 14. Looking for the 15th. That's just going to be it, guys. You can see. It's the end of the VOD. It's the end of the day. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. Been a nice little day. Good luck in your games, by the way. Hopefully you enjoy this new build, this new setup. And honestly, guys, if you're not playing Qiyana, you can try it on so many other champions. It works on Talon, it works on Zed, it works on Jace. There's probably more that I can't think of. Give it a go. This new Ghost Blade seems to be a pretty nice item, really gold efficient. But yeah, until next time, I'll catch you later. Thank you for watching.